Paper is made in factories through a series of processes that convert raw materials, primarily wood, into the thin sheets we use for writing, printing, and packaging. Here's an overview of how paper is made. Raw material preparation involves wood selection, where factories typically use softwood like pine and spruce for long fibers and hardwood like oak and birch for short fibers. Debarking and chipping follow, where logs are stripped of bark and cut into small chips using specialized machines. Next is pulping, where the wood chips are processed into pulp, a slurry of fibers. There are two main methods: mechanical pulping, where the wood chips are ground down into pulp, used for cheaper paper like newsprint, but the fibers are weaker, and chemical pulping, where chips are cooked in chemicals like sodium hydroxide and sodium sulfide in the craft process to dissolve lignin, producing stronger, higher quality paper. Bleaching is optional. The pulp is often dark in color after processing, especially from chemical pulping, and bleaching agents like chlorine or hydrogen peroxide are used to whiten the pulp, depending on the desired end product. Refining and additives come next, where the pulp is refined to improve fiber bonding and strength, and additives like clay, calcium carbonate, or starch are mixed in to give the paper specific properties like smoothness, opacity, and brightness. In sheet formation, the pulp is diluted, mixed with water, forming a slurry that's 99% water and 1% fiber. The slurry is sprayed onto a moving mesh screen called the Fourdrinier wire, where water drains out, leaving a thin mat of fibers. Pressing follows, where the wet mat is passed through large rollers that squeeze out excess water, increasing the paper's density and starting to smooth its surface. Drying involves passing the sheet over heated rollers or through large drying machines to remove remaining moisture, at which stage the paper becomes dry and takes on its final form. Finishing treats the paper to meet specific requirements, including calendaring, where it is rolled under high pressure for smoothness, coating, where substances are applied for glossy finishes or improved printability, and cutting and rolling, where paper is cut into sheets or rolled, depending on its intended use. Finally, packaging and distribution occur, where finished paper products are packed and distributed for various applications, from printing and writing to packaging and specialty uses. Environmental considerations include recycling used paper and combining it with virgin fibers, with efforts made to reduce chemical use and manage water consumption responsibly. This process allows factories to produce a wide variety of paper types, from rough cardboard to glossy magazine pages.